Emabinori.
Oduberu Olusheye.
Margaret Nosiru.
Christopher Veronica.
A fish farmer. I specialize in fish breeding, the fingerlings production.
I'm training fish from fingerlings to 6 months.
Table fish farming.
Fingerlings, then table fish.
Then we have the hatchery. The hatchery involves the production of viable fish fingerlings. Then people that want to raise fish, like this my friend now, will come and buy. When they buy, they put inside their ponds and they start raising them into table size fish.
That fingerlings, if you want to feed, we start with 0.8. That is imported. It's powder like this. Maybe after 2 weeks, we start with, when we see the growth of the fish, we give them 2 mm. That is imported feed.
So virtually we have 2 stages, the hatchery production and the table size production. Fingerlings table size.
When the fish is up to 2 months, we start pelleting. That pelleting we start again with 2 mm. When we feed that one, the fish is up to 3 months. We change the feed. We start with 4 mm. That 4 mm is also pelleting.
In a season, I will collect like 2,000 or 2,005 in a 1 pond. So I use like 2 ponds. That is almost 5,000. But at times, if you collect 5,000, you cannot be expecting to have that 5,000. There will be some casualty eating themselves. So at times we make 2,000 out of that 2,500 you collect.
I breed 50,000 pieces of fingerlings. I have the capacity of 50,000 fingerlings in a week.
In a week, because if I do the hatching, if it comes out very well, I can produce like 30,000, 40,000, 50. But at times gone 20,000.
When the fish is 6 months, the 6 months is the last month that we are going to sell it. When that time, one fish can bring 2 kg. Some can bring 1.5 or 1.2. Those smallest one is 0.5, 0.6. That's how it's supposed to be. That time we are going to sell it.
There are some other components that we do supply. We have we do supply people in Shagam. We supply people in Ugijo. We have customers all over.
People that is going to travel in Abuja, Port Harcourt, Delta, they used to come in a bus and pack the fish.
I have more than 50 ponds. And now the one we are using for nursery ponds are like 20 to raise fish fingerlings, excluding the tanks at home. We have, when we go there, you see the nursery ponds.
The challenges that we have here is capital. We don't have much capital. Before, all this pond, we are putting fish inside it.
We are financially handicapped. That is why we are not putting them to use. Because if you put fish and you are unable to raise them to table size, the money you put in, you will not get it back. So it is better when you want to stock fish, know the amount you have that will feed them to the normal table size. When we start, the money we use to raise 5,000 pieces, we now use it to raise 2,000 pieces. And if you try to raise 5,000 pieces with the money you have now, you will lose everything, because the money will not be enough to raise them up to table size. So it is better for you to reduce the number of fish, reduce the number of ponds you are going to use. You even reduce your staff strength.
When we collect fish from fingerlings, we need money to buy the imported food before we start eating local. So we buy fish, imported fish like 9-9, yo-yo, and other materials to make the food.
I want to increase the fish and the feed also.
We are conglomerate of women. Some of us, because they cannot continue with their farm, they started planting vegetables. You can see around us that we have a cassava too. The fish money is not enough to feed us. So you put a little bit of cassava, put a little bit of vegetable, put all those things to gather money.
My problem is that I don't have enough capital and equipment that I can use.
The challenges I'm having now is lack of funds. Lack of funds. I'm unable to expand. I need to fence these ponds. We cannot put them to use without fencing. In the past, we do it and we discover that we lose these fishes virtually every time. It is unfortunate that you can put as much as 100,000 pieces of fingerlings in a pond, and when you drain it, you find just 1,000. It is as bad as that. So that is when I discovered that the only thing I can do, even these nets, is not enough to prevent the predators. So that is when I now decide, okay, it is better for me to start fencing the ponds gradually. So now we have started fencing gradually. So by the time, as we are fencing, then we will increase our capacity. But if I have enough funds, that will not take time, because it is the money that you have that you used to feed your children, used to feed yourself, and still invest back some. So, but if I can get money, I will be able to fence the ponds, then try to raise a fish to table size, thereby increasing my income and helping more people to get job.
We have a lot of women in fish farming, who practice fish farming, and they are doing very well. But one thing that is militating against the large production of fish by these women is not only finance alone, but other materials like fishing inputs, which are not easily available to them, and financially, they are not financially buoyant to buy all these fishing inputs. Now, going into fish farming, if you want to raise about 1,000 fingerlings of fish, the women generally, initially it cost almost about 200 to 300,000 naira. About 5-8 years ago when we started. But now, for 1,000 and 2,000 fingerlings to be raised to table fish, to table size, it will cost them almost ₦1 million. Yes, because of the feed that's on the high cost and some other things that are associated with raising fish to table size.